Hello everybody, it's Zach here from realestatelicensewizard.com. Today we are talking about the Defeasance Clause. In certain states, a Defeasance Clause is a required contract provision that ensures that the title of a property is transferred to the buyer once the mortgage is paid off. But more on that later. As always, in this video we will talk about the definition, how it deals with real estate, and what to remember for the real estate exam. Before we define the clause, we have to make sure you understand what a clause is. For those of you who don't know, a clause identifies a particular section of a real estate contract. In real estate, there are many types of clauses, and you're likely to see many of them on the real estate exam. So it's super important that you understand them. So let's define the Defeasance Clause. So the Defeasance Clause is a required contract provision that ensures that the title for the property is transferred to the buyer once the mortgage is fully paid off. So what does that mean? Well, the Defeasance Clause is a provision included in a mortgage that will allow the home buyer to redeem the full rights of a property upon the last payment to the mortgage lender. Basically, it's the clause that specifies that the lender must surrender all rights to the property once the mortgage is paid. At this point, the buyer gets title to the property. Now, it's worth noting this provision only exists in certain states. As we all know, real estate laws vary state by state. Defeasance clause exists in title theory states. States like California, Colorado, North Carolina, and more. Now, in title theory states, banks or mortgage lenders hold the title of a property until it is paid in full. In these states, the mortgage should contain a defeasance clause. In lien theory states, however, banks or mortgage lenders never retain the title to the property. Instead, the mortgage lenders hold a lien against the property. To find out if your state is a title theory state or a lien theory state, I'll leave a link to that down below. So, what do you need to know for the real estate exam? Well, like other clauses for the real estate exam, you need to understand exactly what the defeasance clause. A question on the exam you might see is a list of different clauses, and you may need to distinguish which is which. It's also super important to understand and know if a defeasance clause is required in your state or not. As I mentioned earlier, you can find that out by clicking the link I leave down below. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the defeasance clause. This video is part of our Answering Real Estate Exam series, where we go over specific vocab and topics for the real estate exam. Please check out the rest of those videos so you are as prepared as possible for the exam. We also have other videos in this series that cover contract clauses. Ensure you check those out as well. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Zachary Smiggle from realestatelicensewizard.com. As always, make today magical.